welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks very much for watching my video last week, my doll's house makeover, I will be doing some more stuff in the doll's house, so please stay tuned for that. I'm going to probably be redoing some of the rooms, and I am currently looking for a new dollhouse project, so I'm really excited to show that to you when I get there. Today I'm going to show you a nice card idea. I've got Father's Day coming up, so I thought I'd make one of these cards. I love these cards, and they're so simple to do. So I've made some card shaped templates here, a star, I've got a circle I can use, or a heart, and what I do is I use this as a template to put on the front of the card, with a pencil. I just sort of mark about 1 centimetre apart, all the way along around the outside of the shape. So then I can blue tack the shape onto the front of the card. So I just get a little piece of blue tack there, just hold it in place so it doesn't keep moving. And then I get a big piece of blue tack to put underneath, because what I'm going to do is use a little pin to make holes at the little points that I've marked on. So then I'll have some, like a completely whole version of the shape, and then I can use thread to thread through the card. So it's a really great little craft, because it's once you've done that, I mean, to be honest, you don't have to use a template if you don't want to. You can, you could draw and then put your holes through, but I just think it makes a nice clean shape. I've got this really cool little tool here that you can use for threading really easily. So you just get your thread and then get your needle. I use quite a big needle for this, and you just put the threader in through the hole, which is really easy. Just slot it in. You have two sizes, so I'll go with the large one as it's quite a big needle. And then you've got a massive hole there that you can just put your thread through really easy. And then you just pull it back through and it's done. So that's a really invaluable tool to help with threading. No more having to wet the end of the thread and trying to put it through. So I'm just going to pull off as a load of this, because I want to try, and do it in one, although sometimes I end up having to do it in two. But because the thing is, if you do go too much with the thread, it can get a bit tangled. So I try and pull it out as much as I can. And then all you're going to do is just start. I mean, I'd like to start at the top of the star, but you can start wherever you want. This is the thing, you can do whatever you want to make a pattern. So I'm going to start at the top, and then probably I just keep pulling it through. I don't bother making knots or anything. I'll probably tie it together later at the end, or can even just use tape to stick it down, or stickers, because obviously this will be on the inside of the card when you're done. But if you're not quite nice and neat, it looks okay when you're finished. So then I'm just going to go in near the bottom, stretch it out, and then what I'll do is go to the hole next to that one, and then go back towards where I started, the hole next to that, and I just kind of keep following that pattern around. But as I say, you can do whatever you want really, but I think that quite saves the thread, because what you don't want to be doing is going backwards and forwards on the front and the back, because it wastes your thread up. So that's one little idea that I have to make your thread last a bit longer. So once I've got that in there, I'm just keeping hold of it at the top for now, and then I'll just go I have to look underneath so I can see where I'm coming. I'm just going to come up in the hole next to it, and then I'm going to go into the hole next to where I started, and I'll just keep doing that all the way around until I'm happy with it really. So what you tend to end up having is a thread coming out of both holes. pleased with how it's turned out. I'm just going to tidy up the back now. So I've kept a couple of pieces long, and then I'm just going to tie those two together into a knot, and do the same at the top, and then I'll cut them short. And you can see how neat it looks on the inside. If you wanted to, you could sort of go around the gaps and sew it sort of like running stitch. Same with the front of the card. If you wanted a border, you could running stitch around the outside. You could also do multiple colours as well. What I love about this craft is it's like with all my crafts, there isn't one way to do it, so you can choose whatever pattern you like, whatever colours you like, and you can go all the way round the outside. You can go crisscross, as long as it's at the end it looks how you like it. That's exactly what you do. I do find it really therapeutic as well. I do enjoy just sitting and watching the telly and doing this, because it's something that you can do without having to concentrate too hard, because I like doing cross stitch, but you have to keep your eye on what you're doing, or they might go wrong. Whereas with this, you just keep going, and it's really sort of enjoyable to do. So I think that looks really nice, and I'm happy with that. I was going to use that blue there, but I'm thinking now I'm going to leave it as it is. But I will show you some other ones that I've made where I have done several colours, and just show you that there's so many options. You can really do what you like. So what I'm going to do with this card now is I think I'm going to turn it into a Father's Day card, because Father's Day is coming up soon. So that's what I'm going to do. And as it's a star, I can use the classic You're a Star. I think I made one of my friends a card not long ago and used that same idea. So I think it's really nice. As I say, it looks really professional. People are quite pleased to get it, because I think, you've put a lot of work and effort into it. But it is, something that anyone can do, really. It's just about having a go. All you need is a card, a needle, and some thread. The metallic threads, I actually think I bought them on Amazon in a pack, but they're really nice and thin. You don't want really thick thread, because and then some metallic threads you have to be careful, because they sort of come away. So making sure you get the right ones, but they're quite reasonable. And then as I say, I think I got them in a pack of about six or eight colours in a pack. So really gives you a lot of opportunities for experimentation. So there's my Father's Day card done. Obviously, as I say, you can do it as a birthday card, or anything really. So it's really a card for all occasions, and the technique can be applied to any card. As I say, I showed you a heart template at the start, so you could use Valentine's card. I've also done a circular one before, which I've then done as a Christmas card, as a bauble. There's the heart one. I think that looks really nice, and there's a different type showing the different ways that you can do it. There's another couple of heart ideas, and then there's the birthday card that I made, and then here are the sort of the round ones. Those ones are made by doing the same sort of technique, but coming in one and then sort of going along, sort of, I think you go along like 7 holes and then in, and then you do the next hole and back. Or if you do a gap of 5 holes, or a gap of 10, you get like a different size circle. So if you want a small circle, I think you have to do I think it's larger gaps, and if you want a big circle in the middle, you do shorter gaps. But you can just experiment and really get what you want. And then here I actually did a snowman shape. So this one, I think I did make a template out of card, so same idea, and then just did the the gaps, and it just shows you could literally do any shape you like. So there you are, another craft from me. Hopefully it's an inspiring one for you, as always. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next week with another video. It might be crafting, shopping, decor, or a makeover. You'll have to wait and see. So for now, take care. Bye bye.